Ireland inflicted a first Six Nations home defeat in 3 years on Scotland to kickstart their 2019 Six Nations defence with a hard-fought 22-13 win. Joe Schmidt's side led 12-10 at the break thanks to tries from Conor Murray and Jacob Stockdale, while Keith Earls scored the only 5-pointer of the second period. Murray also added a conversion and Joey Carberry came off the bench to provide 5 points from his boot. Scotland started and finished the first half in the ascendancy but only had a converted Sam Johnson try and Grieg Laidlaw penalty to show for their endeavour. Scrum half Laidlaw added a further 3 points in the second half but the hosts were unable to get close to Ireland. However, victory came at a cost for Ireland, who saw Johnny Sexton depart injured in the first half. Scotland had already lost Stuart Hogg with a crocked shoulder at that point and Ryan Wilson would also succumb to injury. Scotland started the game on the front foot but despite their possession only had a Laidlaw penalty to show for their dominance as Bundyaki was penalised at the breakdown. And Ireland quickly made them pay for their profligacy as Chris Farrell put pressure on Tommy Seymour as he tried to gather a Stockdale chip ahead inside his own 22, with the wing's attempted pass to Sean Maitland going astray. Murray pounced on a loose ball to dive gleefully over the try. However, Sexton was already showing signs of injury and shanked his conversion horribly wide. Hogg was forced off with injury shortly afterwards, following an apparent late tackle on the full-back from Peter O'Mahony, and it did not take long for Ireland to stretch their lead. Sexton was heavily involved as he took an inside pass from O'Mahony before playing Stockdale into a hole in the Scottish defence and the inform winger did the rest. Murray assumed kicking duties from Sexton and his conversion gave the visitors a 9-point lead. But Sexton would not last the half as he was replaced by monster fly half Joey Carberry within 10 minutes, and Scotland did not take much longer to eat into the Ireland lead. Russell it was who intercepted a Carberry pass in midfield and having been chased down by Keith Earls the playmaker produced a stunning offload off the ground to find Johnson, who finished well. Scotland ended the half camped inside the Ireland 22 but their visitors held firm in the face of 25 phases of pressure on their line to head into half-time in front. The second half was a more scruffy affair than the first and it was from a misplaced pass that Carberry found the space to take advantage of a wrong-footed Scottish defence and set up Earls for the decisive score. Laidlaw and Carberry traded penalties before the end but as their efforts became more and more frantic Scotland rarely looked like getting back into the contest.